Hi everyone, it's Josh from Dungeon Boys, welcoming you back for another episode of adventure as we play through The Wild Beyond the Witchlight. In our last episode, our party amazed the crowd with their daring performance, met with Misters Witch and Light, and learned that not is all as it seems at the Witchlight Carnival. What secrets will we uncover, and what adventure will we find? Join us as we explore more of The Wild Beyond the Witchlight.
He removes his jack-o'-lantern helmet.
Oh God!
He's ugly.
And he's a little cute. Puts it on.
Ugly lady.
He puts it on the ground, and he's got a worried expression on his face.
What's wrong with the guy?
Jack-o'-lantern face or the...
He says, "I heard what you guys were talking about in there.
Hey, what's
Yeah, we went really quiet, to be honest.
Bad things have been happening here in the carnival for a while.
Hey, wait, what do you mean?
Just like you said, people and things have been going missing for a little while.
People?
And my bosses, Mr. Witch and Mr. Light, I know they know more than they're telling you. You guys heard it in there. But it also is clear to me that their hands have to be tied somewhere. I know they're good guys. They just want us all to have a good time. I love my bosses. I think they'd want to fix it if they could. But they can't.
What do you think we could do?
Yeah, like what... Wait, what's going on? What are you trying to say here?
If only you or me could just know what they know. Maybe if we could get some leverage. Some reason for them to tell us something.
They
Leverage.
children?
No.
We're not going... No.
But they have stuff that's almost equally as valuable as children.
I
Right,
guess
like-
we
like
could
what?
blackmail them and tell them, unless you don't tell us all that you know, we're gonna tell about the coven thing.
Well, wait. I mean, is there something that we could do to be helpful instead of all blackmailing children? Where you guys going?
The children thing was a joke, but I agree. I did promise that I would help cause chaos if things didn't go the way we expected, and that conversation did make me rather angry. But I do agree with you that we should do things in a nice way.
Well,
Like leverage. That involves a big stick, right?
what I've got planned isn't really nice, but it's not me. No one's supposed to get hurt. I don't want to hurt anybody.
That's the
know
best
one's
we can hope for.
supposed to, but you know.
But it's kind of like what you...
Yeah, right.
No one even knows what an hourglass coven is, so we can't really...
Hey, whoa, keep your voice down. Keep your voice down.
I don't even know what it means. But you saw Mr. Witch's pocket watch.
Well, yeah. Thing was huge.
It is. It's beautiful. And it's magic.
Magic,
He uses the pocket watch
right?
to pack up the carnival whenever it's time for us to move. So without the watch, he loses control of the carnival. So I say, if we could find a way just to snatch it for a minute, we could say, hey, Mr. Witch, tell us what you know and you can have your watch back.
Yeah, I don't know, like maybe, like
I know he'd do anything to keep his watch. Because again, this carnival is all they have. This is their baby. This is their pride and joy. And without the watch, they can't pack they just don't have the control. They can't do all this by themselves.
I think that is a good idea. But there is a slight problem with that, because unless we do it in a nice way, if we do it wrong, then we might anger them, and we there's no way we can outpower them.
Well, no matter what happens, we're going to anger them. We're stealing from
Them, yeah.
Exactly. When I say nice, I also don't mean nice directly to these two people, because these two people or who have made me angry. I'm of the same mind with them that the rest of the people here enjoying the carnival and the rest of the people who work at this carnival should be unbothered. But I'm not super inclined to help these two.
I am. They gave me and my brother a home when we needed it. They've always been kind and made sure I got what I needed. They tried to help me find my brother, even though we couldn't find him when he went missing.
Does he look like that guy?
Well,
That was quite.
I mean, we look.
Quite.
We're both bugbears,
Right.
and so was my brother.
Right?
So yeah,
Yeah.
yes,
Is he your brother?
no,
Okay, just checking.
no way.
I'm an orphan. Unless your brother was an orphan, then I don't
My
think we're
brother can
related.
juggle. Can you juggle?
I can't juggle.
Yeah.
You should really learn how to juggle. Really
I
learn.
can't.
Hurley was cool as heck.
Right?
Yeah.
There's no way I can
Hurley,
never
because
be
he would
as
like
cool as you.
hurl stuff up in the air. That's funny.
That's what he did.
Yes.
Also, it's Hurley and Burly.
Oh yeah, it's even better. I love it.
I
Yeah.
did throw a big, huge man, but I don't think that's juggling.
Well, I mean, I wasn't big, huge, but
I mean, I know who my brother is.
right.
Yeah.
I talk slow. I'm not stupid.
No, I wasn't implying that. Wasn't implying that. It's just making sure. Like,
I know.
yeah,
We get stereo. I mean, you're not stupid, probably.
I'm not stupid.
he's not probably
I'm definitely not stupid.
I'm definitely not stupid.
right.
I just talk slow.
Right.
Anyway, let's get back to the point.
Right.
If you guys want to help me steal this, you have to promise. And just a minute. We're gonna steal it. Just a second.
Right.
You gotta promise. What were you gonna promise?
Oh, I'll help you.
No. That good promise. Solid. One of my favorites. It needed for this, but better promise would be, you gotta promise that you're not gonna hurt Mr. Witch or Mr. Light or anybody here at the carnival.
I promise, and I lean out my hand to give out a handshake.
He's a
Yeah, that's an easy promise. I mean, seems like you got a good thing going on here.
yeah.
Yeah.
They're good. I know you. I know you had a harsh conversation with them, but I promise they're really good guys. I just think they got their hands tied.
It was their balls.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they wasn't tied up. It
Miss-
was like, and like make like a grasping motion.
Mr. Witch, he has some euphemisms.
Yeah, they're big. That thing.
We promise not to hurt them. I don't think any of us here has any interest really in hurting them or taking control of this carnival.
No, we're good. We're good.
Okay. So,
We've lost things that we... Stop. We've lost things that we want back.
me too. My brother, Hurley. We've discussed
The
it a
juggler.
moment ago.
Hey, did you check that big heap over there? There's a lot of lost stuff over there.
He's not there. I check daily.
Dang. Okay.
So,
Might be one of my favorite characters so far, honestly. Like, out of everything we've done. I've checked daily.
so he goes to put on his helmet and he says, okay.
We need to introduce this guy to Potion Man.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
They would have a very
It'll take years.
2-hour conversation. He said, okay,
Okay.
I can't let you back in there
No?
because they'll know.
Oh.
Well,
Well, wait. How we doing this?
here's another thing.
The crowning.
I
there.
need
So,
you to do it.
wait.
I'll
what?
help you if I can, but not in like a public way.
How are we supposed to get to them? Like, is there a place we could...
He taps his noggin. Old Burly has an answer for everything, Mr. Catman.
Prince.
Prince. That's your name?
Yes.
Burly.
Nice to meet you.
Eric.
Nice to meet you.
He's Rusty.
He
This
is
is Nick.
rusty.
Hey.
Oh, that's okay.
That's his name. Yeah, that's his name.
Okay.
Maybe.
You don't smell good.
I don't. I also don't remember my name. It could be Rusty.
That's not what he lost, though. That's a separate thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I lost that before.
All right.
After.
There's a lot of loss happening here.
I think we're going to draw attention. So anyway, my point. I don't
People
want
are
to help.
just standing around pointing
Yeah.
at us.
I don't want to help in a public way because I got a job to keep.
Yeah,
We've
right,
been
right.
standing here for quite a while.
It's been like 10 seconds.
So, easy place for you to get access to Mr. Witch and Mr. Light
Right.
is at the crowning of the Witchlight Monarch.
That's what I said.
It's the only time, see, not dumb.
Right.
Bugbears, not dumb.
Right. You got this. You got it going on.
Now you're a racist one.
I am?
You were kind of racist thinking that we were brothers.
That was kind of racist.
I mean, I wasn't planning on that, but, you know.
But then again, I can't say anything. I was quite racist earlier.
You did have, like, a thing that's on your head. I was
Okay,
making
no
sure.
more
This is
racist
not
conversation.
what we need.
At the crowning of the Witch-like Monarch, they'll both be there. That's the
Right.
only time the Witch is in the crowd, because he's the manager. He's running numbers.
Right, but won't he have the pocket
He'll have
watch?
the watch in his pocket. It's a
Right.
pocket watch. That's why
Right.
he keeps it in his pocket.
Right.
So we just grab him while he's in the crowd?
All you need is some way to get sneaky up there if you're not crowned as the Witchlight Monarch, or if you are crowned as the Witchlight Monarch, which, spoiler alert, is the person usually who adds the most cheer and excitement to the carnival. If you are the Witchlight Monarch, it would be as easy as a shake hand, snip the chain, and grab it.
You say easy, but isn't this ceremony something that takes place in front of a lot of people?
Like a whole lot, like
Right.
everybody
Like
here.
the whole. And so how would we? Now, granted, I'm a thief. That's what I do.
He
You
does
look
that.
like a thief.
You're
Once
making
again,
it sound like-
Oh gosh! Now I'm
Anyway.
racist.
No, well, I
It's
am
fun to
wearing,
share,
like,
isn't it?
rags, pretty much, like wrappings on my feet and hands and
Yeah.
all that. So clothing wise, but that's difficult to do.
Well, how about this? Maybe we come up with a distraction.
Yeah.
Durlegrand might help. She's a good egg.
Right?
Yeah.
Candlefoot might help. You already know him. He's a really good egg.
We could get.
Louder than he
friend.
was before.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking about our friend. Do you think it'd be good?
Yeah, or
to-
your friends. Yeah.
I feel like this should involve a montage where we're putting together a team.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this character's fantastic. Sounds like we know what to do. Spread joy and cheer and good stuff, and then one of us gets up there and does the thing.
You
I'll get
just
the
need
getaway
something-
swan.
Is the chain's not magic? It's just a chain that goes in his pocket, just like scissors would do it.
You ever tried to cut a chain with some scissors?
I mean, it ain't hard for me. I'm pretty good at it.
You want to get up there? You want to be the monarch?
Well, chains are small for me. Like this guy,
Right.
I bet he could do it with his fingers.
Yeah, but he's not sneaky, so like,
I am sneaky. Actually, I'm quite sneaky.
Yeah, I can tell he's light on his feet.
he does seem a little sneaky.
And I'm proficient in sleight of hand.
Yeah.
Well, actually,
Okay, so
that's
we
not a
might-
character.
So we might be on to
Bugbear's
something.
also notoriously not as slow or as loud as you think we are.
Right. Now, again, not making any assumptions. I'm just saying,
Bugbears?
like, I think we got a plan.
Yeah, people typically will say of Bugbears, I'm surprised at how good you are at stuff.
Right.
People have said that to me,
Right.
and I bet to him too.
I don't want to brag or anything.
I mean, some
But-
people may have said,
Can somebody roll an inside check on that? I can't.
I'm rolling.
I want to know if anybody's ever said this man is good at stuff.
Insight, where are you? Oh, shoot, where is insight? Oh, there it is. I get a +2 to 8. No.
You got a 20.
I got a nat 20.
Oh, dang it.
Plus
You got
2.
this.
Is he lying? Keith?
You can see a shakiness in his countenance that says maybe he's been picked on for being the opposite of what he claims to be.
You know what? I think you're right. You seem like a capable man.
I
Going
am.
to allow it.
Thank you. You do too. And
Thanks.
stealing, certainly.
Mostly information. I try not to hurt people. It's just I just want to know things.
just
Curiosity killed the
happens,
cat.
Okay,
You know what they
it,
say.
It did. Oh, man. That's funny. All right. He puts his pumpkin.
Yeah, we need to end this now because
He puts-
this is quite suspicious.
He puts his pumpkin head back on. He says, "If you come up with a plan that requires me, you find me and let me know. I'll be wearing this pumpkin head, easy to find.
Right. Good plan.
I'll be walking around, doing my rounds.
Is there anybody else that might be willing to help us out here?
Like I said, good egg list. I keep a list of good eggs.
Right.
Could
You just keep that on
we
you?
possibly have that?
He takes it out. It's very short.
My
You'll
notebook
memorize it because you're
covers it.
smart like me.
Mm-hmm.
Durlagron,
Excuse me.
That list isn't incriminating at all. You might want to burn that list when
Candlefoot.
we get done.
That's a very good point.
Palasha. Good, the best eggs.
Right.
Yeah, we made around
Everyone else, medium eggs at best.
Yeah, you don't want those. You
But
could
these
get all
three-
kind of scandalinas or something from that.
Good eggs.
Yeah.
I have
Okay,
one
I
more
really
question.
have to. Okay, only for you, Eric. But I really have to go.
Is there anything we can do at the Pixie Kingdom?
You can get small.
I guess that's useful. Okay.
As usual?
Hey, don't.
No, I said.
sigh.
I guess that's
Don't stop.
useful.
Eric, don't. We gotta stick together.
Yeah.
Don't. I'm doing my best, and you're doing yours. Aren't you?
Yep.
Aren't you doing your best?
I hope.
Hey, Burly, thank you for.
You're welcome.
I didn't even say what it's thank you for yet, but thank you anyway. You know.
Yeah. I miss my brother. To be
Right.
honest, I really do.
You know, at this point, I kind of miss your brother too. It sounds like he was a cool guy.
He was.
To be
He
honest.
is. He is.
Wait,
You're the first bugbear I've ever met, so.
did your brother go missing here at the carnival?
Yeah.
We'll open that can of worms next time we see you.
Okay, I really do gotta go. So,
Okay, let's
like
go.
I said, if you've come, I'll just assume you're gonna try to steal the watch. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
I've been thinking about this a long time. Best possible plan.
Steal the watch.
But
Got it.
if you find
Yeah,
anything
we'll do it.
different, just let me know. Come get me. And if you need my help, I'll do my best. A distraction, maybe like a big drum
Okay,
Right.
that's good.
That'll work.
or a bell.
Okay, we
Yeah.
need to leave now.
A big bell. Yeah.
Bye. We'll see
Bye.
you later.
And I'm walking.
Okay.
To the Pixies.
So he's walking
When
off.
you were talking to him, and you were like, "You and I got to stick together." Now I gotta go. Also, when he puts the pumpkin back on, can we add like a filter so it sounds
Oh, yeah.
like Kylo Ren with his helmet on?
Definitely. I love it. I love it.
Where's the girl?
So, okay, he turns around and walks away. We turn around and head towards Pixie Kingdom. I would like to address our party and say, well, so where do we start burning? Do we burn the Pixie Kingdom first or the Hall of Illusion?
No.
I was thinking the same thing. I don't really like the light and witch fellas. They're not really my cup of tea. But I do like Burly. Maybe we can kidnap Burly and take him with us. But
Yeah, but how you gonna feed him? I mean,
I'm sure I could put together some triggered explosives. We put them in all the tents and at all the rides and on all the patrons.
hey, don't forget the watch chain too. You gotta explode the watch chain.
This is what I
Yes.
meant.
Keith.
I'm glad we all feel the same about it. That was a frustrating conversation. Not many people make me angry, but those people made me very angry.
Some explosives in the pirate ship.
We'll keep it as a pin for now, but that's a fantastic idea. Keep that in your mind. We might need it.
And
Hey,
they all make
our swan's flammable. Does anybody know?
they all make
Feathers
fart noises before they go boom. Everybody will laugh.
Rusty, you have a good idea, but then you add things that are we
Make
sure
it even
they're
better. I love it.
Are we sure they're necessary?
I think they are.
No one
I
be
would
able to
argue
tell
that
me
they
it was
are.
a bad idea.
That's a fair point. You
Once
know,
we're out of range of them, I'd like to make the signal to get a kinku here. I guess so.
All right.
You pull out a flare gun that's like 3 feet long.
You hear a boom, boom, boom. What's that noise? It's the sound of a kinku bouncing on the top of canvas tents, and then you hear, whoosh, and she lands in front of you, and she says, "I heard your signal, kettle steam at your service."
Killer Steam. Did
Yeah.
you get anything that we said back there?
Which parts?
Everything that we just did.
Yeah, the one where we were talking to Mr. Witch.
Yeah, the witch parts.
Yeah.
His witch parts in the vice.
Yeah.
I didn't hear. I got a little bit of that through through the wall of the wagon, but I couldn't get through the hedge. What do you need me for?
Since you're the one that really got us into this, and you gave us the most important information, I think you should have some of our information that we just learned, since
Okay,
we
what do you
did
want?
promise you that we would tell
Yeah,
you.
what do you
stuff
want me
that
to
we
know?
learned.
Did they tell you about the hourglass coven?
No.
No. But we
They
do
did
have a
admit
plan.
to it. They admitted.
They did admit that they got their hands dirty and that they're trying to.
No,
They,
they said that everything they did was above board. They are not the original owners, and well, they told us that Sibilna is the patron of the carnival.
Yes, yeah,
Right,
yeah,
right.
that makes sense.
They also said that their parts are in a vice, that their hands are tied, that they can't do certain things, which
Got
is
'em by
kind
the
of
witch lights.
which is kind of along the lines of what you told us.
Right.
That they said they need the Hourglass Coven kind of has to do whatever they want. That's about it. And then
Okay.
they got very frustrated with us at that part. But we have a plan.
I got a
Plan?
balloon.
I was gonna.
I got a
Ooh,
balloon.
I see that.
No, you can tell it the plan.
So the plan was that we were gonna try to steal. He has a watch that we're pretty sure that manages everything and that gives him the power to know what everything's gonna go. So we
Okay.
plan on once we get the crowning, once one of us gets the crowning, that we need a distraction. And I'm pretty sure that Burly, you probably met him, the pumpkin dude.
Yeah.
He'll probably make the distraction. We need to make a plan on how to get the watch.
Eric, I thought he just used the watch to pack it all up.
I guess so, but we need to.
Yeah,
When you
I've
s-
seen the watch in action.
Yeah, we need to use. We don't need to use the watch. We just need to get the watch, and then tell them we won't give them the watch until they give us the information that we want.
I kind of want to use it a little bit.
No.
Extortion. I like it.
sounds kind of like a demi-plane situation where
Right.
someone's fingers on the trigger, and once released, all of this would get sucked into it. I wonder if the people would get sucked into.
We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. For
Maybe
sure.
in some other world.
Maybe some orb that did it.
It could be a
Why
tiny
not?
orb inside the watch.
There could be.
I blame Muradin.
I was listening to a podcast recently.
To anyone at home, please tune in to season 2,
Yeah.
Dungeon Boys.
where Wizards of the Coast stole my idea.
That's not canon.
Yeah, no, it's not. None of
Oh, we could get a cannon. Yeah.
We could get a
All
canon.
right, she said, okay, so when you guys come up with a plan, let me know.
But I was saying,
Right.
You're pretty stealthy, so maybe once the distraction happens, you can possibly try to snip the chain off, and then one of us could, or maybe you could do some of that sleight of hand and try to grab it, or maybe one of us.
So,
Okay.
essentially the plan is when we get the crowning of the Witchlight Monarch, any one of us, really.
Yeah.
We're sneaky enough. I wasn't talking to you.
Rusty.
She goes to shake hands, and he's like, "Good to meet you." Just reaching over.
Can I see that? Just for just a minute. Thanks.
What would you be good at? Would you prefer a distraction, or would you prefer? I mean, obviously not frontliner, but if we know who gets crowned, you might be able to take their shape.
Oh yeah.
And
That
this,
is very true. That is very
That
true.
is true. The only problem is that whenever they crown someone as the Witchlight Monarch, they don't know. It's the vein. It's his Witchlight vein that tells you.
When you say vein, this is like a weather vein.
Yeah,
kind of
it's
thing?
like it's a
It's an indicator
like
stick.
a half
V-E-I-N.
a half scepter
Just flop
with a
around.
spinny top.
nice.
Do you know anything that happens when someone gets the crown?
They are absorbed into the circus. Remember Giggles the clown?
I think they're like better at something for a little while. I think it's really mostly for show.
Better at something.
That's kind of
Viagra.
disappointing, but interesting.
So, all right, I'm just gonna put this one out there. I mean, we could try to take the watch, and we'll hold that over their heads until they tell us some more information. That's all well and good. What if the watch was stolen and we were to recover it for them, that might be a bit ingratiating, right?
That sounds like an extra step to get the same thing.
Well, it also means that we don't have to get the watch at that one moment.
That's true.
And they already don't like you.
True.
We steal the watch. We murder you. And take the watch back to them.
Don't worry about Rusty. He's a big kidder. He's a big kidder.
I'm big enough to
fooler.
understand how that could be
He's a
helpful,
fooler.
but killing me doesn't seem like a requirement.
You could stage it.
I mean, if we got it, yeah, but I don't think
You
it's gonna
guys
happen.
really have taken to the whole showmanship of this place, haven't you?
We threw a fat man.
We
I
did.
saw.
I
This is
do
beautiful.
it, Fat Man.
That'd be as a collective.
True.
I don't see why everybody's so uppity about the whole dying thing. It can't be so bad.
I am
It's a
good at
possibility.
sneaking
All of us will
around.
die someday.
There's
I
we
don't
got
know
a lot
why.
of good sneakers here.
We've
So,
got 4 hours.
right?
So why
Start
don't we
sneaking.
take time? We'll think about it. We'll see what else we can get into, and then if it comes to it, in the next hour we can come to you and we can say, "Hey, this is what we want to do. We want you to steal the watch." And then hour goes by, we'll beat the crap out of you and take it back.
Rusty, we'll
I'm
do some
sneak-
sneaking. You work on the pirate ship.
Yeah, y'all's ideas, it's all sounding like a lot of Plan B material. I was really thinking explosives is the way to go. We could probably even, the pixies are feeling left out, we can probably get them on our side.
You have
mean,
one of
little-
them the pirate ship
Little tiny suicide bombers
with a fan.
just zipping around.
But the thing is, if what we're planning is Plan B, there's not much of anything left that Plan B would affect if Plan A is to blow it all away. So if we explode the thing that Plan B is about, there's no point in the Plan B.
It's a valid argument.
So it should be flipped. Yours is Plan B. Maybe not even B. Maybe it's more closer to like X, Y, or Z. Way down the
I
line.
objectively understand what you're trying to tell me. But consequences are like, we don't mix. We're oil and water, and they just don't matter to me, really. And I like explosives, I know that. And I feel like you know that too.
I know it. I know it well.
Your
Rusty,
house did get exploded.
you did that, didn't you?
It's a lot of effort to dig a grave for your master after he's passed. I was already in the hole. Might as well just close it.
That's
Real quick before I leave,
sad thing.
I left a half-eaten hot dog.
That was a joke, a poor taste joke.
a few tents away. I'm sneaky.
How do you leave a half-eaten hot
But-
dog?
I'm
Just take it
there,
with portable.
I'm telling you this. There's no way I'm getting inside that wagon with Mr. Witch to take that watch off of his big scary body.
And he never leaves until the crowning.
He's pretty much chilling in there until the crowning for sure.
Oh, they got a bathroom in there for sure.
Laxatives. We could make like
I love how you're saying laxatives and you're holding your hands 2 feet apart.
it's a whole other kind of explosion. But I'm still into it.
Oh my gosh. Are we playing D&D?
Yes,
Yeah,
feel like
we are.
This
This is a
non-combat
crucial
D&D.
ingredient.
That's
Yeah.
what it is. Without combat, you get
Yeah, this is the first time I've actually felt in tune with my character. Like this
Yeah.
is what he's about.
Yeah.
This is one whole episode right here.
This
Gentlemen,
is a win
this
for
is
me.
it.
Okay.
You did this.
I don't know of a better thing we can do but steal the watch during
that does seem like the best option.
the crowning.
Unfortunately,
There's 4 of you
Right.
plus me,
Right.
and if Burly is going to help, that's 6 of us.
Right.
there are like 3 or 4 more good eggs.
A
A swan is one of those good eggs.
We got a lot of
a
eggs.
swan.
Swans do lay
Oh,
eggs.
yeah, we
Was
did not talk about the
Oh,
swan.
yeah.
We didn't talk to the swan. We probably should talk to the swan.
I don't know that this
She's
one's gonna
great.
help.
I've frustrated her a good bit tonight, but she's great.
Right.
So we should leave you out of any planning with them then.
Yeah, I've been a bother to them. Yeah, that we've kind of had this discussion before that people don't really care for. Like this conversation happening out in the open with us is probably not great for our chances.
I was thinking.
But even,
Okay.
excuse me, I'm sorry, Eric. But even a distraction, it doesn't
Just
matter.
shut up.
It doesn't even matter if you get crowned, really.
Right?
But Mr. Witch will be in the big top tent. I mean, you guys are magical. You have powers. You have explosives.
I have no power.
I have no powers too.
I mean, you have sneaky powers, like me.
That's
I mean,
comforting,
Rusty,
but
you
wrong.
could put an explosive to blow the lights, and then it's dark, and then someone can sneak over and snip
Rappel
the
down
watch
like a
and
giant
take
spider.
it, and then another distraction. I mean, the possibilities
I
are
could use
endless.
this balloon.
Yeah, a balloon.
I mean, I don't know how,
That
but
too, for sure.
I mean, it's a resource. So,
How
you know.
powerful do you think we are?
Don't
I
answer
have
that.
literally just
Don't
a
answer
bow and a sword. That's all I am.
Sounds like you have something to cut the chain.
I was never proficient in
I've got
magic,
these
so
little
I am not very
balls.
magical.
Does anybody feel like recruiting an army of pixies?
Yeah, I do.
Now that has.
I mean, we
cost.
need somebody that's competent. So
Well, Burly said when we go to the Pixie Kingdom, they said that we might turn into small, have the power to become small. So
But
maybe.
I think that's just in the kingdom. You're already small. What are you pointing at, Rusty?
Smaller.
If we could shrink some explosives down to pixie size.
Okay, it sounds like you guys have some planning to do.
you got a hot dog
we
to
have
get
a
back
signal, and I'm telling you, if people see me talking to you, it's going to be problems. So I'm gonna shoot out of here.
to. Did you even think
And-
about that? What happens if you get back and your hot dog is gone?
Then somebody else is going to be
You're
upset.
very focused on that.
Anyway, I'm going to move along.
Leaves a hot dog.
You guys have a great planning session. I'll follow you as long as the plan is good. If it's not, I'll suggest some other things because I feel like I'm kind of a guiding force for you here now.
Right.
But again, I do want a snack. So
You go snack it up. I think we're in the right
you got
direction.
you got a couple hours before
Yeah.
anything goes down.
Yeah.
I'll see you soon, okay?
Sounds good. You go enjoy that hot dog.
She heads off for the hot dog. You are now,
Distance from here. Dang it!
yeah. You are now alone again, the four of you, in a crowd of people at the carnival.
All
Pixie
right.
Kingdom?
The most important question that we have to get
Yes.
answered.
It's about a hot dog.
Who leaves a half-eaten hot dog? It's the most portable food ever.
What about a corn dog?
It's a hot dog on a stick. It's still
I
classified the
know.
same thing.
Well, that's what I'm
I think
saying.
your
Corn dogs are
priorities
more
are
portable.
changing, and I don't think that's good.
Listen, you can think about that, ruminate, plot, plan, figure it out.
Right?
Why don't we go see what's up with the pixies?
Oh, I already suggested that.
Well, yeah.
They don't like hot dogs.
Why is that better? That's
I think we should start heading. I think we need to leave now.
I'm on board with yours plan. I just want everyone to be sure that we keep in mind the explosives as a possible option.
I
I
have it
like
written down.
I like the
in
idea.
my book.
I like the idea. You should go ahead and start working on your pirate ship.
Yeah.
Of
I
certain
will support your plan if you were just prepared to support my habit.
Listen,
my dream.
if something goes down and not the way we intended to, I'm all aboard the explosives.
Right.
You
And
have my full support, Rusty.
if there's anything that I can do to lend some magical assistance to your pirate ship of doom, then you let me know.
Thank you. Thank you.
We should go now.
Yes.
That's
To
what I've been
Pixies.
saying.
Let's go. I walk that way.
To the Pixie Kingdom you go.
How do you tell when we get there?
We're there.
Like, does it just look like a shrub or what?
Okay, so you guys head on over to the Pixie Kingdom.
We
The
burn
Pi-
it down.
The Pixie Kingdom, I'm pretty sure you guys are hanging out kind of right here.
Yeah.
Between the big top and these other little games and stuff. Kind of off, in a little dark corner, but there's no real dark corner, so you're trying to, not draw too much attention to yourself. So you head around here to the far side, to the Pixie Kingdom, where things are small. That's not the theme song or anything. Where things are small, come to the Pixie Hall. Huh? We agreed. Hello, fix my blowout. I haven't seen Frozen in a long time. All right, here we go. A copse of oak trees shelters a miniaturized fairground. At its heart, a hamster runs inside a tiny Ferris wheel, encircled by minuscule wagons and candy stalls. A pixie sits cross-legged in the hollow of a tree at the entrance to this realm.
Cool.
Dang.
Well, what else we got?
Step up to it.
As you step up to him, he says, "Well, hello there, bro. How you doing this evening? Welcome to the Pixie Kingdom, the finest, I dare say, the finest attraction here at the Witchlight Carnival. What brings you here this evening?"
Hey, we're just looking for a good time. What you got going on here?
"Well, a good time you shall look no further for, my brothers.
Hey, I like
My
it.
name is Jeremy Plum.
Yep.
Yeah, that'll do.
My name is Jeremy Plum, and I'm the gatekeeper of this here miniature carnival, the Pixie Kingdom. So if you want to have a good time, all we got to do is get you the right size. And then you can head on down to enjoy the Pixie Kingdom. We got a palace for you to walk through. We got a flower garden for you to experience. We got a talking hamster. We got a bulldog named Pinecone you can ride. And hot diggity dang, there's cucamelon sandwiches and all kind of other stuff. So tell me, can I punch your ticket today to get into the Pixie Kingdom?
Are all these pixies just little tiny John Goodmans and little tiny Colonel Sanders? All talking to each other.
I don't know. I feel like
Yes.
we all kind of know that the carnival is definitely where this campaign begins, and I'm very much worried that I am exhausting all my interesting voices.
Oh no,
Really.
there will be more.
But I'm doing my best.
I like the southern,
Right.
southern Cajun.
Excuse me.
Getting in early.
John, at whatever episode this is of our podcast, there's probably, if this ever became popular, there's probably someone who is cataloging. Oh, that's a new noise John made.
This is like becoming a drinking game.
I was about to say, somebody just took a shot.
Right?
All right, so
I give the man my ticket.
okay.
Ooh, y'all keeping up with your punches?
Yeah,
I
man, I
got
got 5.
I got 4. Wait, is this number
This
5?
is 5.
Okay. All right.
We've done like the same thing, so yeah.
Yeah.
I got
Last time
I think John
we
had
checked,
like one extra ticket punch.
No, y'all
He's
did.
got one less.
Y'all did the-
Yeah.
Y'all did the Firefly. I did the staring contest. That equaled it out.
Oh yeah, because you never. Yeah,
We
we've
had to
done.
build all those
I'm
stairs.
having flashback to when we did this before. But yeah, you have the same amount of punches. You hand out the ticket. Jeremy punches everybody's, and he says, "Just one moment. I do want to encourage y'all. Now, Pixie, my name Jeremy Plum, as I told you. Yeah, tell me y'all's names."
Eric. Oh, that was terrible.
No, brother, that wasn't so bad. You must have had a corn dog or something or catching your throat. I understand frog in your throat. Eric,
half
pleasure to
a
meet
lot,
you.
Frog.
What the rest of y'all name?
You can call me Prince.
Prince. Ooh, now that's almost Pixie-fied.
Okay.
Name's me.
Okay, that's a pretty good name now.
You can call me Rusty.
Now that probably the best, closest to Pixie-fied name I had heard yet. Let me encourage y'all here. When you get on down to Pixie Town, I encourage y'all to take a more Pixie-fied name. You know what I'm saying? Eric, that simply won't do. That's the name of a lodge.
Eric.
Let's get a little more creative than that. I got a list of ones here if y'all want a little bit of help.
Yeah, what you got?
You know what? I'll start with you, Mr. Meat. I'll roll it. I will choose one of these randomly from my list of names here. Give you going down there. Now, when you get on down there, them's your names. There, I want you to go by these. They will respond better to you if you have a pixified name. No. So your name will be.
Yeah, what you got?
Cotton candy jelly bean starfish.
I'm sorry. Come again? What did you call me?
Never mind. Your name just cotton candy. I misread my page.
Jelly bean Esquire.
No, just
Esquire.
No, I'm sorry. Here, why don't you pick? Would you like to be jelly bean starfish or cotton candy?
You know what? I'm gonna let you decide that one.
Look like it's jelly bean starfish for you.
Hey, now I'm gonna be jelly bean starfish. You fellas got that?
Yeah, that works for me.
Yeah.
Can I stay?
I mean, call him jelly bean. That's a first name and a surname. And
Did anyone get like?
John, you don't have to choke yourself to do this
No, but
character, man.
I'm trying to.
This may be leading
Did
to the perfect.
anyone like get upset with you changing someone's name? I feel like they would.
who would get upset?
Offended, I guess.
Who would
'Cause you're
get-
blatantly just changing someone's name.
Well, you
He's
making
not-
fun
he's
of
not
my name?
Changing the name. It's.
I'm giving
just
you
like
a
putting on a play, kind of.
son. You're a big boy. I hope you got a big brain in there. I'm about to hit you with a long $5 word, a 5 gold piece word. You ever heard of what's called a pseudonym?
Oh, what?
A pseudonym, pseudo meaning fake, nym being a suffix mean name, is a fake name, an alias. You're just going down there and having an alias in Pixie Kingdom. I ain't gonna submit no legal documents on your behalf. It's just for fun, is what I'm trying to say.
It's like he said, Meek is it's a big people name. We need to shrink that name down like jelly bean starfish.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's
You never had a secret identity before?
different.
It's
Mick is shorter.
The aura of the name, not the actual link
This
of the
man,
name.
he
It's
right
got,
on
it's got
track.
like a flavor to it.
Rusty, you're right on track.
Imagine this. You want to go have a conversation with Mick, or you want to sit and chew the fat with jelly bean starfish.
I, for one, can assure you of my choice. I would love to chew with jelly bean.
I prefer the normal name. You know what?
So,
I'm
name
sorry.
Sir, I tell you got a little bit of youth on you.
Hey,
I
wait a
can
minute.
smell
Let
it.
me look at your book
Hold
there.
on,
Let
I
me
got
pick his
it. Hold
name.
on,
Let me look.
I'm gonna just help. Let me talk to this fellow a little bit. All I'm trying to get you to do is be a little bit more fanciful. Is all I'm trying to do. I ain't gonna submit no legal documentation. You ain't gonna be stuck. Hell, the juice I'm about to give you only lasts for an hour. Get on down there, enjoy yourself. If you want to use your dumb old big man name, that's fine. I'm just telling you, gonna have more fun. They're gonna like you a lot better down there if you got a cute little name like Jellybean. You heard?
Thank you for saying my
dog's
name is
name?
cute.
What's the dog's name?
Pinecone.
Pinecone.
What up, Josh?
So like while y'all are having this conversation, I'm actually like standing there looking at the fairy kingdom, like I'm after you, Pinecone.
The bulldog, it's a pug, and he's like normal size. So like a little like behind this tree in the little kingdom, you can see like a dog riding around with pixies on its
Just
back. And
regular sized dog.
stuff. Yeah, like a regular sized pug. So who next? Can I name somebody else? I mean,
I'll
you
go.
can choose your own if you want. Pick something.
I'm a fan of Chance. What's up?
Sure.
What you got for me?
Your name Puddle Mud.
Puddle Mud.
I like it. I like
It's
it.
got rhythm, y'all. What we pixies love is a little bit of rhythm.
That sounds like a last name. He could be like Eustace Puddlemud.
Now, what'll it be, big fella?
Sure.
All right.
Yeah, get that man a name.
You gonna be Cotton Candy. I messed up with him. He Jelly Bean. You Cotton Candy.
Jelly bean starfish.
Jelly Bean Starfish, I might add.
Now is cotton candy, is that one word or is that like that's the first and the last?
On my paper here, it's got a space.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
first and surname.
I didn't come up with these names. They're just there.
Mr. Candy.
I get these names from corporate.
Corporate.
And you, Rusty. Rusty pretty dang good. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Maybe something to tack on to the end.
All right.
Rusty.
Shiny.
Rusty
All
what?
right.
I need a last name anyway. I seem to...
Oh, brother. You got the best one. I tell you what, you got a good start with Rusty, but let me tell you, son, your name down there going to be...
Brace yourselves, audience.
Like a car trying to start.
It just works so good. It just sounds so perfect.
Rusty Jellyfish.
It's a pleasure to meet you, my friend. Rusty Panache.
Rusty. I like it.
It got a little panache to it, don't
It
it?
do. A little rusty on the beginning.
It's a Rusty Panache.
Rusty Panache.
I don't know why that tickles me.
Sounds like some kind of a speakeasy somewhere.
All right.
Sounds like a dessert to me.
Rusty Panache.
Maybe a drink.
I'm thinking of drink. Yep.
Dessert cocktail.
All right.
Both. All of the above.
I have got to go see Appendix A for a moment.
Says the fairy.
Hold up. These rules are tricky.
So what he does do is he reaches into his pocket and jiggles around,
Ooh.
and he pulls out a hand of like a handful of like pink dust, and he puts his hand out and he starts at Mick and blows around to the rest of you. Sucks it
And he was never
My organs
seen.
are so small.
His tubes didn't work.
Oh my goodness!
I wanted to say it, but I was laughing too hard.
I got the hiccups. Sorry. So for those of you who are not watching on YouTube, when I laugh a lot, I get the hiccups. And so when I went to try to inhale to blow pixie dust on the party, I hiccuped, and it's still happening. So
Is this canon now? This
no,
canon
it's
for
not.
you?
It's not. He blows pixie dust on all of you. Pink, purple pixie dust lands on all of you for a brief moment.
That was necessary.
If I could just figure out where it is.
What are we looking at, boo?
Look at that book.
So
was
he
looking
sprinkles this pixie dust on you as an action. It sprinkles on you. The recipient gains a flying speed of 30 feet and the ability to hover for 1 minute.
We cannot be stopped.
If the creature is airborne when this effect ends, it falls safely to the ground, taking no damage and landing on its feet. A small packet holds enough pixie dust for one use. So for 1 minute, you can fly or hover. And it will become clear why you will need that.
What if I don't have feet at the time of landing? It says it lands on his feet.
Oh.
Are you planning to lose your feet mid-flight?
No, I'm just wondering, will I land on my steps or will it be randomized? I'll just be like thrown to the ground.
The feet return.
I think you just land on whatever you would normally walk on.
Gotcha.
If
That's
you
how
have
I
been
would interpret
defeated mid-flight, may regrow.
Defeat.
And then he also presents each of you with a potion. Very Alice in Wonderland. And he says, go ahead now, drink that.
I drank it.
Drink it. What is it?
It'll make you small. Hurry up now.
Yeah. All right. I'll try it.
If the pixie dust wears off before you get small, you're going to be in trouble. Now drink up.
All right. I'll try it.
Hey, could I do a second punch on my ticket and get an extra bottle of that?
We'll talk about it when you finish.
Okay.
What about you, big fella?
No, I just assumed I already did.
All
Yeah, I
right.
did.
Go ahead and drink. All three of you drink of it. You
With
have,
your regular size.
yeah, you have been reduced to tiny. The size tiny for 1 hour or until you would like the effect to end. Up until the ending of this event, you're going to have disadvantage on strength checks and strength saving throws, and your weapons will deal 2d4 less damage. Can't go below 1, obviously. You can't heal someone with a sword.
Our tubes, are they like
The tubes are
proportionate?
proportional.
Okay, tubes
And so-
are too small.
With the effects of the pixie dust, you have now shrunken down to a tiny size, which means you are very, 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 very small, pixie-sized at this point, and you float down to the ground.
Cool, neat. Hey, look at me, I'm pixie sized.
If you choose to sound like that the whole time,
I don't know if we can maintain
I'll be
that.
So down with it.
Oh.
You can always do that later. Just make it higher pitch.
Oh, that's
right?
true.
Yeah.
So
I'll probably do that.
you arrive in
Just a
the
little
Pixie
bit. Don't overdo
Kingdom.
it.
Sorry, didn't mean to stop you.
You could.
Only dogs can hear it.
The Pixie Kingdom is a tranquil oasis compared to the rest of the bustling carnival. So yeah, your tininess has... You're down here in this copse of oak trees or whatever. Like your tardiness has reduced the assailment of all the other. That's probably not even a word. Of all the other sounds, and there's a plane flying above.
A very close plane.
Yeah,
We're actually on the plane.
mm-hmm. That's true.
So,
boys,
just for the sake of clean
on air.
sound, can you backtrack your description?
Sure.
Thank you, sir.
You get it.
That was the time to ruffle. Yeah, it was funny, Bryce.
What
It
did
was
you-
funny.
I said,
I didn't hear you.
I said Dungeon Boys is now on air.
Not yet.
So flying.
Yeah,
It's
that is
not. That's
very
not
funny.
actually happening. We're not on a plane. It just sounds like it.
All right. So,
That's just Keith's hiccups sucking wind.
yeah, suck and win. The Pixie Kingdom is a tranquil oasis compared to the rest of the bustling carnival. The air is filled with the aroma of blackberry wine and flower blossoms. 8 brightly painted doorways are nestled in the bark at the bases of the surrounding trees. So, picture a quiet, peaceful area. You no longer hear all the hustle and bustle of the carnival. The calliope is barely a soft backdrop to all that you've been doing. Also, it bears to remember that whatever point in the episodes we're in, that Calliope sounds very happy. The mood is extremely high at the carnival. Everybody's smiling, everybody's happy, and it's all thanks to you all. So you do that. You land in the Pixie Carnival, and there are all kind of different things that you can go do. Off in front of you, you can see a large, now compared to you, a very large pug, bulldog.
Question for the group: how does he react since I'm a cat and now more appropriately sized?
You're very small, so it would almost just be like a cat-shaped bug.
Or chew toy.
So he doesn't react coarsely to you. He doesn't immediately you want to chase you like Tom and Jerry style or
You
anything.
want to go?
But
Both eyes out to the side.
but there is a pug that's being ridden by several pixies. In the middle of the kingdom is a pixie palace made entirely of old cocoon husks that look beautifully woven together. There is a home with an open front to it that has a big sign that says Cucamelon sandwiches. And then let's see. There's also a large hamster wheel, which looks a lot larger than it once did. And it is powered by a hamster in the distance. So all kind of stuff that you can
Got that one.
go and spend time with and hang around.
Where do we
with.
want to go first, boys?
So is the hamster wheel it's got little bucket seat things all around it? It's like a
Ferris wheel, kind of.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
not canon in the book, but yeah.
I didn't know if that's what we were supposed to be picturing. Is it like a Ferris wheel that is hamster powered?
So this is how I'll describe it because there is no description in the book.
Gotcha.
It is a hamster wheel that's fairly wide. In the middle is where the hamster walks around to power it. Around the outside are a couple of small gondolas that are affixed to the outside that are out of each side that go around as he walks. So it's like a Ferris wheel.
Yeah,
Nice.
that'll work. But I don't know about you guys, but I haven't eaten anything in a little bit. What's one of them Cucamelon sandwiches tastes like?
I've never had one.
I have no idea what that is.
Eric, excuse me, Mr. Candy, you ever had a Cucamelon sandwich?
Hold up. No, this is my first time.
Sounds good. To the sandwiches! I'm heading that way.
I'll follow.
All right, you guys walk around. As you are there, you can also see around you there are other people from the carnival who do not look pixie-shaped, but are shrunk down to your size. So you're not the only people here. But one thing that you do notice is that this attraction is not super well attended. as like everything else was really like
The sandwich stand?
the whole Pixie Kingdom. Like by volume, there's less carnival goers here in this attraction than you have seen in any other one.
They're tinier here, Keith. Clearly,
Yeah.
Right.
by volume.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
I think you had the right of it. Jelly bean. we should give these people some extra attention. You know,
I forgot. What was your name again?
Puddle Mud.
Puddle Mud. I like it. And
It's on account of this. Never mind.
it's all good. It's all good. And you're still just Rusty.
Yes, you can just call me Rusty, but my new name added on to the end of the Rusty is Panache.
Panache.
Rusty Panache.
I like
That's
it.
my name, and I like it.
That's good.
Mr.
Are we the
Puddle.
same? We're the same size as
Yes.
Rusty.
Yeah, I shrank like an inch.
How does that feel? Not to be insensitive, but you know.
Well, I'm used to being shorter than everyone. It's a little bit weird looking you in the eye. It's a little bit more intimate than I'm used to. But it's whatever. I'll get used to it eventually.
I don't think you get used to it. I think it just lasts for a little while.
Yeah, I think he said an hour. I'd really like to get an extra one of those potions. You never know when shrinking down to bug size might be helpful. And if we could get some of the pixie dust flying for a few minutes is also quite helpful.
Yeah, it might be onto something. But hey,
When we're stealing the watch, it might be helpful to have someone small enough to fly away with it.
That's a good point.
very insightful, Rusty. I like it.
I could shove a little mini Eric in my sleeve. And like, whoosh.
But the watch
Pocket Eric.
might be our size,
That's true.
so it'd be difficult to carry.
But then we shrink the
We
watch
could get
too.
Two of us.
If we
to do
shrink
it.
everything, then it becomes exactly where we're at right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
But if we shrink everything, do we also shrink the Pixie Kingdom? Again?
We can
Maybe.
get to that later, but I have some
Fair
ideas.
point.
But you brought up perhaps doing a little bit more for this section of the carnival, you say. What do you mean by that?
They just seem sad. And didn't Burly mention something about that? How they don't get a lot of attention?
That short walk feels like it was weeks ago. I don't really remember what he said.
I'm pretty sure he did say something along those
I'm
lines.
remembering myself as someone telling you that the Pixies did seem kind of bummed.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I remember us saying something like, "Yeah, we're going there next anyway," or something along those lines.
I think it's just marketing, really. They just don't have like a big attraction. Literally, not a big
Oh yeah, I
attraction.
asked
but-
one of them which one would be preferred to go next, and they said Pixie because we haven't gone there, and they don't get much attention. Okay, I remember now.
Basically, what I'm saying is we should
I'm
just
sorry.
kind of play up. No, you're fine. We should just play up our enjoyment of this place. You know, just for their sake, so they feel included.
So not standing around talking.
Laugh louder.
Whatever you feel works.
I'm going to eat a
the
sandwich.
Give the hamster some coffee and see what kind of G-force we can get on the Ferris wheel.
Sure.
Rusty's down on the ground, like starting to scratch out numbers and calculations. Like,
The hinges are just in his mind to like flash forward, like the hinges of the thing are squealing, the gondolas are pointed out the whole time. It's just like a really fast turning gear. Pixies flying across the carnival.
oh,
when
great!
they
They burned
shoot
out
out-
another hamster again.
But when they shoot out, it's fine because they can fly.
That's right.
That's true. That's true.